Dinosaur World Mobile has a fair amount of abilities, some of which are exclusive to certain dinosaurs. These abilities can be used for combat, hunting, and survival. So in this video, I'll be explaining all of Dinosaur World Mobile's abilities so far, starting with Lizard Hunting is a survival ability that allows you to hunt lizard species such as Glyptogenes, Telmosaurus, and Chemops. To start hunting lizards, you must first find a hunting spot, which can be found on your minimap or by using your scent. Once you find the spot, a prompt will appear as you get close, telling you to hold the prompt to start hunting. After holding it, the hunting will start, followed by a 10-second timer. Once the 10-second timer ends, you can enjoy your lizard meal. Or, if you're unlucky, you'll end up with a measly branch instead. Despite that, you'll still get lizards most of the time. Currently, only 6 creatures have this ability, those being Coelophysis, Velociraptor, Electrosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Hatzegopteryx, and Quetzalcoatlus. A lizard's size depends on its weight class. For example, the Velociraptor can only hunt Chemops instead of Glyptogenes or Telmosaurus, because its weight class is 1. The same also applies to Coelophysis, which is also a weight class 1. Creatures in weight class 2, such as Electrosaurus, can hunt Telmosaurus, while weight class 3 creatures like Dilophosaurus can hunt Glyptogenes. Also, quick advertisement here, join my Discord server now, link is in the description. After hunting at the same spot 10 times, it will deplete, and will make you wait for 3 minutes to refill. I won't be separating these two abilities, as they function very similarly. So I'll be starting with the saltwater fishing first. Similar to the lizard hunting ability, this one is fish based and is exclusively used by creatures like Stenosaurus, Eustreptospondylus, Hatzegopteryx, and Quetzalcoatlus. There are currently 3 fish you can catch, and I'll include their weight classes as well. Next is freshwater fishing. This ability is exclusive to freshwater environments, and it is available to Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, Baranix, Dilophosaurus, Coelophysis, Hatzegopteryx, and Quetzalcoatlus. As for the freshwater fish, there are currently 4 of them, along with their weight classes. Of course, just like with lizard hunting, you can still end up getting branches or kelp if you're unlucky. I won't explain how they work in detail, because you can just refer to the explanation for the lizard hunting ability, it functions the same way. Slow and Delay are the newest debuff abilities added to the game. This debuff allows the attacker to reduce the enemy's movement speed. Slow applies the weakest debuff, reducing movement speed by only 30%. Delay applies a stronger debuff, reducing movement speed by 50%. This debuff is especially useful for catching faster dinosaurs, as the ability is exclusive to the slowest dinosaurs. You can also have some fun trolling slow dinosaurs like sauropods, since the debuff makes their already slow movement even more sluggish. Dinosaurs that have this ability are exclusive to the slow debuff, Sauropelta, Borolopelta, and Edmontonia. And for the delay debuff, it is exclusive to Pinacosaurus, Euoplocephalus, Ankylosaurus, and Stegosaurus. Overall, this ability is highly effective in combat, particularly for slower dinosaurs, as it makes them a great counter to the fastest creatures. Weaken is one of the newest debuff abilities, allowing the attacker to reduce the enemy's damage by 30%. This debuff counters heavy hitters like Tyrannosaurus and even Sarcosuchus. I also forgot to mention this earlier with the slow and delay ability. After you hit an enemy with the debuff, an icon will appear showing that they are weakened, and it will wear off after a solid 15 seconds. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about the duration. Dinosaurs with this ability include Segnosaurus, Nathronychus, Therizinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Acrocanthosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and Magosaurus. Broken is one of the newest debuff abilities. When applied, this allows you to ignore 30% of the enemy's armor, allowing you to deal more damage. This is especially useful for dealing with tanky dinosaurs that have armor buff. Dinosaurs that currently have the broken ability are Therizinosaurus, Euoplocephalus, Ankylosaurus, Zirchenktyrannus, and Tyrannosaurus. I have a feeling more will be added in the future as I'm editing this video. And this also goes to the other abilities I've listed. I have to bring this up, because Immortal clearly has a hobby, making my videos outdated the moment I upload them. Anyway, this debuff can technically be cancelled out by the weaken debuff. Since Broken makes you deal 30% extra damage, the weaken debuff can counter it and bring your damage back down. Armor is a passive ability that's always active. You don't need to do anything for it to work. Whenever you're getting attacked, it automatically blocks a portion of the damage you would normally take. This is a great buff ability for tanking multiple hits, making even high damage dinosaurs feel much less threatening. But be careful of dinosaurs with the broken debuff ability. It decreases your armor by 30%, leaving you more vulnerable to damage. Now for the creatures that have this ability, and wow, there's a lot of them. Basically all ceratopsians, all ankylosaurids, plus Archilon and Sarcosuchus. True Hitbox, the newest combat ability added alongside the Stegosaurus remodel. When using your attack, this ability locks your attack in place, making it stationary, meaning you cannot move while attacking. This ability is a bit of a downside, you're more prone to missing your attacks. And since Stegosaurus is currently the only dinosaur with this ability, missing your strike can be a costly mistake. But despite the drawback, successfully landing your attacks can be very rewarding. So in conclusion, this ability heavily forces you to play more defensively and becoming a passive playstyle. Ranged is a combat ability that is exclusively available to Diplodocus. This ability lets your attack hit from a long distance, allowing you to damage retreating enemies while keeping your main hitbox safely protected. It's also great for landing the first hit in combat, while your opponent wastes time trying to reach your main body. However, opponents who are persistent or use the fastest dinosaurs can make this ability pretty ineffective, since face tanking is the only counter to the ranged ability. The ranged ability can be useful in almost any situation, but since it's exclusive to the Diplodocus, this is all I can cover about it for now. Raptor Prey Restraint, or simply Pouncing, is a combat ability that's also used for hunting. It's exclusive to raptors like Velociraptor and Echinoceraptor, hence the ability's name. This ability allows you to latch onto dinosaurs of a certain weight class. So Velociraptor can only pounce on dinosaurs that are weight class 3 and below, while Echinoceraptor, being the superior raptor, can pounce on dinosaurs that are weight class 4 and below. Using this on larger dinosaurs makes the ability completely useless, as it won't latch onto them. This ability can be risky to use in combat, as most of the time you're guaranteed to latch onto the most dangerous spot, which is the opponent's attack box. Overall, Raptor Prey Restraint is a good ability for combat or hunting, but there is one more ability that kind of works like this and maybe better. Grabbing is a combat ability used for both hunting and fighting, and it is one of the best abilities for completely stun locking enemies, making it harder for them to attack you. Unlike the Raptor pouncing. Similarly to the other combat abilities, it is easily activated when you attack an enemy that can be grabbed. For now, this ability is exclusive to Sarcosuchus, Madsoria, and Gorgosaurus. As for the weight classes they can grab, Gorgosaurus can grab enemies of any weight class, Sarcosuchus can grab weight class 4 and below, and Madsoria can grab weight class 3 and below. Gorgosaurus's grab is especially interesting, because it differs from Sarcosuchus and Madsoria. Rather than controlling an enemy's movement, it thrashes them around instead. Overall, this ability is fun to use, and it easily ranks as one of the strongest abilities in the game. Ramming is a combat ability designed for aquatic creatures, and it is activated by attacking at high speed. If the ability successfully lands, the enemy will be stunned and spin around for a few seconds depending on their weight class, but they can still attack. So it stuns them temporarily, but not completely. Surprisingly, if you ram someone on land, they'll still spin around. This can also be fun for trolling. Currently, Cretaxehina, Prognathodon, and Tylosaurus exclusively have this ability. As for the stun duration by weight class, I'm not entirely sure since this ability is pretty outdated, but there is an image that explains it. So the longest stun duration is 8 seconds for small weight classes, while the shortest is 3 seconds for heavy weight classes. Similar to how the grab works. All things considered, this ability is still very good for its time. Hopefully, it will get a rework in the future, which could give aquatics more reason to be played. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. This video was honestly fun to edit, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.